All right. Hello and welcome to another session of McCall's Milestones. My name is McCall and this is my brother.
Hey, Marcus, how's it going now?
Yes. So we're back and today's topic is going to be how to discipline with love. That's what we're going to start this session off on because, it's a big difference now between how it was when we were coming up. Back in the days, we were pretty much raised on fear, If you didn't fear your parents, then they wasn't getting through to you. You was scared of your mama.
Yeah,
mama was 4 foot something, but it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. Yeah, small as all get up, but that didn't matter at all. Listen, we grew up. I'm 70s babies, right? So basically, whatever was around, they're gonna grab it. If she can grab it, you're gonna feel it, right? I mean, it is what it is. But even for as a father. One of the things that I wanted to do is I wanted to look at that and say, hey, is that how I want to exactly discipline my kids? And I felt like there were some things that I wanted to make some changes for, and I did. I do know that a lot of people out there, when you discipline with love, there's a couple of ways that people discipline. I know they use the timeout theory, right, where you put people in timeout. There's the corner theory where they put you in the corner. You also have the screen time takeaway, right? Where you take away their screen time,
shut up the internet.
Shut the Wi-Fi down, right? And then I also know there's a thing called spankings, right? So those are different combinations that people will use when it comes to like maybe disciplining their children, right? And so for me, I've always kind of felt like it just kind of depends on where you're at, because sometimes you don't want to come across too soft,
right?
You want to come across too firm. You want to come across where the understanding is there,
right? And then to piggyback off that, I think too, a few things. You want to focus more on teaching them versus punishing them. A lot of times, you let them get away with so much, and then when you do put the hammer down, they don't even know why they're being punished when they didn't add it up about 10 different things. So you're definitely, you have to focus on teaching and instructing them versus the actual punishment itself.
Yeah.
Me as a child, of course, one of my biggest things is I think the punishment has to fit the crime. I ain't gonna lie. I remember being on punishment for a whole summer, not 2 weeks.
No.
Not 3 weeks, not a month. And that's rough. I mean, I did mess up in school, but a whole summer, mama.
Right.
But anyway.
Right. No, I remember. Yeah, I remember. It's bad when everybody else is playing outside and you looking through the window like, oh man.
That was at Six Flags.
Yeah, or going to Six Flags or anything like that, right? I do know that when it comes to punishments, right, no matter which one you choose, I apologize. When it comes to discipline, no matter which one you choose, again, you don't want to, it's not about punishing, like you said, it's about teaching. It's about training. And so I think really for me, one of the first things I like to do is I want to make sure that whatever I do, whatever my information, my instructions are, that they're clear, the expectations are clear, and also the consequences are clear.
Right.
So that's one of the first things I like to make sure, because like you said, they need to know what's going on, right? So that's the first thing I like to kind of focus on.
Right.
Outside of that, I think really for me next, I kind of get into if there is something that happens, a violation that happens, you don't do what you're supposed to do. I told you to make sure that you do your homework before you go outside, and then you go outside anyways before doing your homework. Now I have to make sure that I follow through with whatever I said I was going to do. Many a times nowadays, we get into a thing where we're either rushing, too busy. We just love you. We don't want to do anything. So we don't put you in the timeout. We don't put you in the corner. We don't take your screen away, right? We don't spank you. We just tell you, hey, what did I tell you? No.
Mm-hmm. There's no consequences.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that they understand and that they respect what you said. So if you say you're going to do something as a parent, you have to make sure they understand it, and you have to make sure you follow through if it gets to that point, right?
Yes.
And so I think another thing about that is if it does get to that point, then like you said, you got to make sure that the punishment fits the crime, right? And so and in that you're telling them, hey, this is what's going on, this is what happened, and this is why you about to get these consequences. This is why I'm taking the phone away. This is why you're getting a spanking, whatever the outcome is. This is why, so that and I like to for me, I like to tell you something. Just for me, I like you to repeat it to me.
Right.
So that way I do know that you understood
you
the assignment. There you go. Yeah. And so that's one of those main things for me that I think following those kind of helped me become the father and discipline with love the way that I did.
Yeah, but you did. Well, I mean, I'm the opposite. I wish I had this podcast when I was raising my younger child. I'm in a different stage now. But I was bad. I would no time out. So one thing I would advise now to fathers is calm down first. Do not try to punish your child when you're angry. That's number one. Avoid the name calling. You know, I've been through it. We all been through it back in the day. They didn't care. You stupid. You are this, you are that. Avoid the name calling because these kids will, believe it or not, start thinking that, hey, maybe I am, you know. So avoid the name calling. And furthermore, you know, just try to guide them better. You know, we want to change the things that I was not. And I'll be honest with you, I beat my kids at times when they were younger. And because that's all I knew. But there's other options now. And so that's why we're here to explain this. And hopefully we, you know, everybody will do their research. And again, like we always say, if you have any comments or any advice to give us on this, definitely do not hesitate to comment on it. Because we as fathers, we didn't have the hugs that we, you know, the love that we, you know, wanted at the time because we were so busy being young men and trying to be rough. Well, you know, times has changed, and this generation ain't that generation, unfortunately. So when you see your young man or your daughter this afternoon or this evening or in the morning, give them a hug and tell them you love them, and it'll go a long ways.
Yeah, it does, and I laugh about it because one of the things is we say that phrase, you know, it's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you, and I tried to, but I did try to use that in a sense of a nowadays thing that we're just talking about, which is hugs, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's been times when I punished my child, whether it was a timeout, whether it was a screen takeaway or a spanking, and I let them know, listen, at the end of the day, I'm never going to stop loving you, ever. There's nothing you're gonna do that's gonna make me stop loving you. I love you, and give me a hug. They don't want a hug when you take their phone away, right? I get it. They don't want a hug. I just popped your hand. They don't want a hug. But if you hug them every day, they understand, hey, this is an everyday thing. Like whether I'm getting in trouble or I'm not, this father, my dad, my pops, he's gonna hug me and he's gonna love me no matter what. And so that's really one of the things that I really like that that we're able to incorporate things that we didn't get growing up. But this is your opportunity as a father. You have that opportunity to add those things and make the change and make the difference.
Make the difference. And one more thing that it shocked me. Your kids sometimes would rather for you not to be disappointed in them than anything. I didn't realize how long and how far that word went. When you're talking about you disappointed me, it holds a lot of weight. And I wish that I was that articulate when I was younger to use those key words, because that would make them think more than you hollering and cussing and fussing at them. So again, the way you say things, you know, goes a long ways. So I want to thank you guys.
We appreciate you. Hey, make sure you listen to the podcast, spread the word, share with others. Make sure you make comments. We'll comment back to you. And so we appreciate and love the support.
Yes, and I'm on YouTube, and it's going to be at MecalsMilestones on YouTube. So please look at it, share, and until the next time, be great.
Hey, let's be great together. Peace.
Peace.